That's right, it's time for another episode of Sketchbook Blues. Ignore this part. This part's kind of blue. So it's the Sketchbook Blues, guys. So my mom recently scanned and sent me a bunch of old artwork from when I was a child, so we'll take a look at that. Also, she brought me my portfolio that I brought to my college application interview. Here's a little pencil still life, and I don't know if I was planning to like color in the entire thing, but I only got that far and I was like, wow, do I have more of a life than this. Here's another still life made out of some sort of waxy pastel that keeps getting on my fingers and really grossing me out. But look at the box that this fruit is in. Is that supposed to be like an imaginary box? And this one's supposed to emulate Georgia O'Keeffe, who is most famous for painting flowers that look like vaginas, but I made the bold choice to not do that. Now this I should use as some sort of background for my channel or something. These are 3 different turtles done in different color schemes. 3 different turtles. This tiger's okay, but this wolf and this fox sort of looks like one of those bad taxidermy things, you know? Alright, now for the ones my mom scanned. If I could be an animal, I would be a bunny. Is that a bunny, though? It kind of looks like Piglet if you really let himself go, to the point where his spine couldn't even hold himself up anymore. Now, I think this is supposed to be a self-portrait on my art folder, but it looks like I was just drawing the face of a corpse. Here's a note from the teacher that says, please do me a favor and cut off the serrated edges. And then she said, is this a cousin to the Piazza bird, which is like a Native American mythical creature? No, it's a f***ing dragon. We were supposed to do something similar to couch potato. We were supposed to take a food and mix it with like a negative attribute of a person, so I took a cob of corn. This is what you call somebody who's always on the phone, a corn cord. So it's a living cob of corn that has a phone line hooked up to his brain. There's nothing about corn that is even remotely related to a phone otherwise. Oh, ear of corn. Oh, I just made an ear of corn joke in literally my last video, and it took me way too long to get that. We were supposed to do an ad. So this is Supersonic 70s soup from the makers of 60s spaghetti. 8% real food. The first digestible disco. I agree, I don't think disco has ever been digestible in any way. Next up is this little scene. Beautiful butterflies, rainbows, and flowers. I'm not gay. Here's a little art piece that I called Floatabout Ben. Here we have a giant chocolate bar underneath a solar eclipse with what looks like me and my mom shooting at birds, me with a Smith & Wesson handgun, and her with a piece of uncooked spaghetti. So apparently for class we were forced to do some war propaganda, which is a little disturbing. Just about everybody is joining the Union's army, so why don't you? And here's a sea turtle holding a sawed-off shotgun. Joy on the Union Army. Wow. If that's not peer pressure, I don't know what is. This guy is burninating the countryside because he's upset that his limbs go in reverse. Here's some more dragons just hanging out. A little serpent made of water. There's a bowl of tomato soup up in the upper left there. This guy's like, hey guys, can I play? And this guy's like, look at my bulging Adam's apple. And there's Satan. And a little sunset piece. How beautiful. What does that say down there? Z. Simon. That's not even mine. That's my brother. This is the best painting in the whole group, and it's not even mine. Damn it. Here's a photo my mom took of one of my science fair projects, and my experiment was testing my cat's reactions to different noises. So I guess what I was trying to prove to the scientific community was that cats have ears. Oh, and here's supposed to be a visual representation of my life. That's pretty cool. Okay, so in case you guys didn't know, I was born inside of a fireworks explosion. And then I played trumpet, unfortunately. And then here's my 3 favorite animals: the sea turtle, that should surprise nobody, a filthy city rat, and an eagle with an extra wing on its left side. That's pretty cool. And down here, this may look like a little bitty ghost appearing from a shoreline, but that's actually supposed to be a map of Michigan. When I was like 8 or 9, my parents took away my green Mercedes-Benz because I accidentally crashed it into the side of a convent. It's really sad about that. And down here, this is a prediction of what I thought my life would be like. So as you can see, painting and drawing equals amazing artwork, which equals money rolling in the dolin. Wow, was I optimistic. It's a green Game Boy, my turtle collection, and my red bike. The green Game Boy, green Game Boy, green Game Boy. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Sketchbook Blues, brought to you by my mom's desire to preserve the tender memories of my disturbing childhood. Thanks for watching, please subscribe, and remember, if you ever make a drawing of a dragon, you gotta put a bunch of legs on it, or else it is a wyvern.